Shalom, greetings from Jerusalem, Shana Tova to everyone. My dear friend, Ambassador Danny Dayan, Consul General of New York. My dear friend, Robert and Amy Book, and Neil and Sharon Book, chairs of the event tonight. My dear friend, Ira and Inga Rennard, David, Efune, and Simon Jacobson, officers of Algemeiner, friends, honorees, Sharon Stone and Richard and Monique Chera, family, friends. Let me share with you an exciting experience I have when leaders of the world, or just lately, UNESCO ambassadors that wanted to visit me in Jerusalem. I told them, I don't want to meet you in the office. Let's go to the city of David. And I personally take people to see the remains of ancient Jerusalem of 2,000 and 3,000 years ago, to see the rubbed stones by tens of millions of people that walked from the Siloam pool up to the Temple Mount, to walk the drainage systems. People are stunned and never go back home the same as they arrived in the city of Jerusalem. People understand the truth about the history of the Jewish people and the connection to Jerusalem and the holy sites. They better understand our commitment, why we're fighting for our future, and they understand much better the connection between the past and the future. Folks, in a few months from now, I'm going to finalize 10 years of service as mayor of the city of Jerusalem. Thank you. 10 most exciting years of my life, that every day I get up and work an honor to build the city of Jerusalem, to promote the city of Jerusalem. Bob, rightfully so, you said Jerusalem is now ranked 25th in the world in terms of high-tech industry. From nowhere, we've grown, triple the size of our high-tech in the last 6 years. Jerusalem, as you probably know, is going through a cultural renaissance, a spiritual renaissance, a religious renaissance. And Jerusalem is thriving, and all sectors feel part of the growth of the city. Thank God, Jerusalem today is much more attractive for investors, for young people, for visitors. And Jerusalem is optimistic, and we're looking into a brighter future for all the Jewish people around the world. Recently, I went to see my great-grandfather's grave. He's buried in the Mount of Olives. And standing next to his grave, looking at the city of Jerusalem, overlooking the ancient city and the new city, I pinched myself and thought to myself, what an honor we have to live in our era. Just less than 100 years ago, my great-grandfather died and buried there. We went through the Holocaust, the reunification of the Jewish state in 48, the reunification of the city of Jerusalem in 67, and I'm standing there looking at the future and thinking to myself, would they even dream 100 years ago that we had the opportunity to serve the city of Jerusalem and to look into such a bright future? Tell me, aren't we dreaming? Is this real? And for me, that honor, standing there and looking into the future, is an honor of all Jewish people, that we have an amazing era to live in and look into the future of the Jewish people. For me, it was a big honor. Folks, I am indeed leaving my role as mayor of Jerusalem, but I assure you, I am not leaving Jerusalem. I'm not leaving the city. And my wife and I, Beverly and I, are committed to serve the city of Jerusalem. Rabbi Mordechai Eliyahu, may he rest in peace, when I saw him just a few months before he couldn't speak anymore, in 2008, looked at me from his wheelchair and sort of didn't speak to me too much, and he said the following: Tishmor al Yerushalayim, guard Jerusalem. That was said before I was mayor, and this commitment and mitzvah will follow me to the rest of my life. And together with you folks at Algemeiner and the people sitting here tonight, we are all guardians of Zion, we're guardians of Jerusalem, and together we'll continue doing that. You have not seen the last of me yet. I promise whatever role I take on in the future, you will see me around, committed to the city of Jerusalem and the future of the Jewish people and the truth that we all support. To the better future, Shana Tova, may we meet in happy occasions. Thank you very much.